Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of December. So this reading is going to be for the general collective. It is for each and every single one of us. So please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that can really affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling or even gripping onto things a bit of a challenge for me, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. You know, whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description box down below, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, if you would like to, you know, purchase something from my wish list, like a card deck or a candle, something for my family, something for my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, that can all be found in that description box down below. So make sure you check that out. So, all right, let's see what the month of December holds for us. We're gonna get some animal guide messages here for the month of December. What is it that our animal guides want us to know for my collective for the month of December? Ooh, we're getting the royal treatment here with this Princess of Autumn. Cheerful, reliable, intelligent, and even mischievous. She kind of looks like my Olive girl a little bit. So Olive is a tabby cat, that makes sense. A wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion or scholarship, is coming your way. Seize this chance to learn something exciting or start a more rewarding and uplifting career. So, you know, we're ending out the year and you're like, okay, I'm gonna look to the future, you know, and 2026 is gonna be my time to shine, my time to get myself on track. I love that, you guys. I absolutely do. All right, we're gonna get a spirit animal oracle message here as well to see what else our animal guides want us to know for the month of December. We have a number 35, koala spirit, which says Spirit has a plan. So I believe that, you know, we have plans and Spirit has plans. So, you know, I feel like we have to be open, you know, which isn't easy for everyone, you know, especially if you're a person like me and you like control. You're like, open up to what? No, thank you. So in nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment. All gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. Oh my goodness, I love that. Such a good message there. All right, we're gonna get a chakra wisdom message here. See where we're at when it comes to our chakras. Maybe we need a little Reiki this December. Maybe that's a gift you can give yourself. We have dissipating coming through, and it is bright yellow there, which coincides with our third chakra, our solar plexus chakra. So dissipating, canary yellow. Allow gentle flight to your thoughts. Canary yellow supports the creativity and daydreaming. Recognizing the difference between a daydream and a well thought out plan is key, as creativity must be freed from its cage. Okay. I am more than I think I am. Yes, I am more than I think I am. Beware of being imprisoned by the story you tell. Do you intend to do what you say? A lack of planning does not indicate misfortune. Am I doing what I say? So some key ideas: taking action, content to dream, going in circles, strong intelligence, making excuses, procrastinating. Keywords are companionship, connection, and assistance. You know, this pet bird is watching over its owner and, you know, watching a lot of TV there. So, you know, maybe daydreaming about what life would be like, you know, from another person's point of view, as well as something Spirit is giving me here. So, all right, let's see what's going on in the love department for us this month of December. Now, this can include yourself, family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere that you have love. So if you're like, hey, Gigi, I really love my job, I really love the people I get to work with, the people I get to interact with, or I really love my hobbies, then guess what? That is all included here. And we do have the ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Now, for some, it could be, you know, you're mixing business with pleasure. Now, that won't be for everyone, but I feel like it, for those that it is for, you definitely know it. We also have marriage coming through here to back that up. So, maybe you're getting engaged, maybe you are getting married this month, or it is your anniversary month, you know, or you just decide, you know what, my marriage needs a boost. I need to pour a little more time, effort, and love into it. And we have the stork showing up. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. So again, it could be both for some people. Maybe you look at this and you're like, oh my God, the stork is showing up. You know, I've been trying to get pregnant. I've been struggling, if I can even talk, with fertility. And so you may be really happy. Now, don't come at me if you're like, hey, Gigi, I ain't having no babies, period, or no more babies. Then maybe you are getting the new business opportunity here, you guys. So, get in where you fit in, right? We do have the ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. So, you know, we have to be really real with ourselves. Is this us? you know, or is it someone that we are dealing with? You know, Ram is Aries energy. So, you know, you could be an Aries or have Aries in your birth chart somewhere. You could be dealing with an Aries or someone with Aries in their birth chart. And it's totally okay if you don't know, you guys. You know, we don't always know our own birth charts, let alone that of everyone in our lives. But we do have this older man dealings or relationship with an older man. So he can be anywhere in your relationships. He could even be you if you identify as an older man. And this older man could totally be the stubborn, aggressive energy. You know, I always say the first person that comes to mind is usually who that is about. So keep that in mind. And let's get some Island Time Wellness Love Oracle here as well for this. Let's see what else we need to know this month of December. Let's see. All right, that one flew. Looks like we're getting 3 here, and I'm gonna take the flyer first. So we have mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. So, ooh, is someone mirroring you, or are you mirroring them? We have the axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So, ooh, that, you know, and that doesn't necessarily mean your relationship, you guys. This could be childhood trauma. Maybe it is surrounded by this older man. Maybe, you know, he was married to your mom, he's your dad, you know, or whatever the case may be. There's so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless here with this. But maybe it's not your breakup. Maybe it's the breakup from your childhood. And, you know, because it does say stop the pattern. So, and we have karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So, you know, ooh, karmic relationships are hard, and, you know, we all have things we need to work on, you guys. We're not perfect. So, I know we would like to be, but we're not, right? All right, so career and finances for this month of December. Let's see what we got going on. I always like to know what's going on with my money, honey. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. You know, like how nice would it be if you woke up and there's just $1 million sitting in all your accounts? I'd be like, I manifested that. I sure did. So we have the purse. Pay attention to your finances. So you may have to tighten those purse strings a little bit. We have the money path. And again, with this too, like look over your statements, you guys, or see where your money is going. Maybe you're paying for apps or things like that you're not even using, and you could save yourself a little money. But we have the money path showing up here. Hey, I love that. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So, you know, this isn't just sitting around on your blessed assurance waiting for it to fall in your lap. You have to actively be doing things. All right, we have the camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So, you know, just like the camel is built for his environment, you are built for yours. So, you know, when the desert moments of your life, you know, come and hit your finances, if you tighten those purse strings and you're saving yourself money, you know, like a rainy day fund, you guys, you have it stored in your humps there, like, like the camel with this water, right? I mean, hey, Do what you gotta do. All right, let's get an Affirmators at Work message here. I absolutely love this deck. It can be a little snarky sometimes, and I'm here for it. I love the snark. I love the humor. We have flexibility. When plans take a turn and I find my colleagues suddenly asking me to change what I'm doing, who I'm doing it with, or where, when, how it's being done, I accept the challenge and delight in proving how flexible I can be. I will wear whatever hat you throw at me, and I'm not even a hat person. Look at her wearing all them hats, but on the top I'd be like, that ain't none of your business, you know, like who are you? We also have communication, and look at these bullets here that literally say sass and snark, you guys. Spirit is listening. I am a masterful communicator with the ability to say what I think and feel in a way that doesn't invoke conflict. Watch as I dodge the bullets of sass and snark. Marvel as I avoid the traps of passive aggressiveness and victimhood. Be amazed that even though it's sometimes stressful, I choose to communicate, an act that saves us all from the grips of certain unspoken seething. So, you know, learning how to speak your mind in a constructive way, right? All right, let's see what's going on in life for us this month of December. You know, life could be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here is like, hey, yo, life, why don't you pump your brakes and use a little Vaseline? And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can, don't mean I want to. You know, I would like to coast on Easy Street every once in a while. Sounds amazing to me. All right, you got the firecracker for excitement. Ooh, something about to pop off for us this month, right? I mean, hello. You do have the ring, you do have marriage, you do have a baby coming in, or, you know, opportunities for work related things. So we also have the elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, and I'm gonna say spiritual and emotional as well, will leave you wiser at the end. You know, they say an elephant never forgets. So this is a long journey, though. You're built for it, though. You have the hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So, you know, closed mouth doesn't get fed, you guys. You have to speak up if you need help, if you need assistance, if you need guidance. You have to give your guides and your angels the authority to work on your behalf. We have the will, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. You know, sometimes we get stuck, you know, stuck and stagnant, and we're spinning our wheels and we're not getting anywhere. So, and that can be very frustrating, you know, when we feel like that. So, you know, make sure you're the only one holding on to the reins. You know, you're the only one that should be steering the course of your life here, you guys. So, all right, we're gonna get the answer is simple oracle here. You know, let's make things a little more simple, a little more easy, getting back to basics in our life, you know, a lot less complicated. Ooh, we have a number 20. Connect with your soul family, you know, and maybe you will find it a little easier to ask for that help, to ask for that assistance. And we have a number 15. Open your heart. Keep an open heart, an open mind. Butterflies are all about change and transformation, and there is a whole lot of them there. All right, let's get a message from the moon. You know, the moon is all about changes in our lives. You know, the moon herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get a message, or some messages here. I'm trying to make more room. I didn't give myself much room here, you guys. Like, hello, I need room for more cards. Messages from Mama Moon here for us for this month of December. Okay, that's too many. These cards are ready to talk, apparently. Like, yes, yes, we are ready. All right, we have Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius coming in here. Let's see what else we have. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Okay, I mean, we have communication up there as well, you know, dodging them sass and snark bullets. So, show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, attune to the moon. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You know, I feel like that axe is really telling you, you know, stop the cycles. Like, I am where that cycle stops and runs out. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. So, you know, sometimes we need the hand and sometimes we have to lend a hand. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. So, ooh, buckle up, buttercup. So, all right. New moon in Gemini here. Communication is key. Attune to the moon. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. You know, I kind of said that a little bit up there with the marriage, but, you know, perhaps it needs to be extended beyond that and include your own self on that list. Time to tell someone how you feel. Ooh, rip the band-aid off. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Okay, you guys, that just keeps repeating itself. Someone is flirting with you. Hey, hey, read more books. I love it, encouraging you to read more books. So, all right, let's get a sixth sense connection message here. Let's see what your higher, or our higher selves want us to know for the month of December. Number 50, relax. Oh, you know, that just sounds amazing. I definitely need more of that. I have zero chill sometimes. Like, it's just how I be, right? You work too many hours, yet your work is never done. You'll accomplish more by balancing work and play. Literally all areas of our life require balance. Working long hours has drained your energy, and it's important to recharge. After completing your work for the day, make time to relax. Go for a walk or perhaps spend time in the garden. Stop playing online games. Turn off the computer and phone 2 hours before bedtime. This will shift your focus to rest and relaxation. Taking time to relax will help you recharge. Affirmation: I am ready to achieve a balance between work and play. Some good crystals to use while you meditate or manifest are amethyst, clear quartz, jasper, and rose quartz. I am ready to achieve a balance between work and play. I love it. All right, we're gonna get the universe has your back message here. This is a message for us from the universe. What is it that the universe wants us to know this month of December? In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. You guys, when we relax and just connect to the heart of Mother Earth, connect with our soul family, open our heart, you know, and not be so hard on ourselves. We surrender to the powerful presence of love. So I love that. All right, let's get a Chakra Love mini deck message here for the month of December. Let's see what we need to know here. All right, we have third eye chakra lepidolite signs. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. Look for the signs, you guys. I love it. All right, let's get a daily healing mini deck message here. Let's see what else we need to know for the month of December. We have be aware that your thoughts and feelings are just as impactful as your actions. They're just as impactful as your words. So being more aware that you're literally manifesting all the time with your thoughts and your feelings as well as your actions and words. All right, let's get a fortune cookie mini deck message here for the month of December. Let's see what else we need to know here. Ooh, we got change coming in. A change of residence, partner, career, or job is on the cards. I mean, lots of things indicating change, the butterflies as well. You're restless and in need of a change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. So big changes on the horizon as we are, you know, drawing 2025 to a close and looking forward to 2026. So, all right, Spirit Tribe, these are our messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that little thumbs up button down there. Hit it with the razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with all of you. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work, and I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you. So I am very grateful and thankful to each and every single one of you. And from the bottom of my heart, Spirit Tribe, I love and appreciate you all so very much, and I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.